not going to affect
Hey
us,
everybody, yeah, this is going well. I don't know if you can
towards
hear me or not.
Arsenal
You
we
can,
go.
but you can't see me. So
This
let's
lap
just go
is looking
straight to the
decent
game.
so far for Shamban. Let's see though, can he keep it together through the
My stream deck has scratched
here, coming towards the bus stop chicane. Let's see what can he do. Can he put himself into that top 5? I think the top 5 will quite solidly get you into Q2 here, a 142. It's a 142.2 for him. Takubi retires from the session. He's happy with his lap time. Shamban goes to 4th, just a couple tenths ahead of his teammate. Let's see, who else do we have on a...
Yeah, I'm not moving though. Yeah, there's something wrong with my webcam, so you may just have to live without looking at me today. I will try rebooting the webcam and see if that fixes it, but I suspect it won't. In fact, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to do this. How's that? Oh, it's working again. Hooray. No, it's stopped again. No, it's buggered, so I'm just going to turn it off. Right. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Right. Do you have me or not? Let's have a look. No, it's definitely frozen, isn't it? Okay. Well, that'll teach me for not doing setup checks. Right, how is everybody? I hope you're all okay. You'll have to do without my visage today, I'm afraid. I will get it resolved for the next stream. The webcam does that occasionally. Hey, Louis, that's good news. Good to see you. I've just thought of one more thing I can try. Hold on. Oh, what a great day this is turning out to be. OBS bot says device not found. Okay, well, this is a great start. Aye, oh well. Right. Sir Dogan is the streamer who runs this league. In fact, I should have pinned. There you go. If you click on that link, you'll be able to see myself and a few other drivers who are in the league. There may well be more streaming, but I don't know yet. So I'm a bit pissed off about my webcam. I usually do a test recording beforehand, but I was doing some practice laps instead. And yeah, the webcam is just completely buggered. So I'm going to leave it as it is. OBS seems to be coping okay without it. I will remember. Timing like for what, Louis? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. I will need some help from the mods, maybe Corn or someone. If excellent, Rob. My laps. Oh, I'm not going to give that away, but slow, obviously, Louis. So yeah, Corn or JBG. The SDRL official channel isn't going to be broadcasting during quali. So what I'd like is for one of you to let me know when it goes live, so that I can refresh it on the stream and bring it back up. It should go live between quali and the race. So if you could let me know so we can make sure it is broadcasting. At the moment they're playing last week's highlights, so let me just sort that out. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be a good 2 or 3 seconds down as well, Louis. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. You and me can have our usual fight at the back if that's all right. Right, how is everything looking? OBS stats look okay. Thank you, JVG. Hope your F1 racing is going well. Better than my stream. I seem to have buggered up my webcam. I only noticed after I'd gone live. Typical. Tried rebooting the webcam and that didn't fix it. Tried restarting OBS, that didn't fix it. So I suspect a PC reboot is what's required. I suspect you'd be around the same level as me. The way to find out, if you go on the SDRL official channel, Rob Casplay, SDRL_official, then there's a link in there to the Discord, and you can see the qualifying times people have set for the race, for the league. There's a channel called something like Quali Times for League Registration or words to that effect. We had to do a short quali session at, I think it was Monza and Hungary, to get a feel for what sort of speed we were. The idea being if there was going to be more than 20 cars, they would run a couple of tiers and put people of similar pace in the 2 tiers. But all of those quali times are there in the Discord, if you like, Rob. I mean, I run at the back. The best I've finished, I think, is 12th or 13th. I've had the chance of points in one race. If I hadn't crashed out about 3 laps before the end, I was running in 11th or 12th. And after I crashed out, about 3 or 4 of the people in front of me crashed as well. So if I'd just avoided doing a stroll in Saudi Arabia, then there's half a chance I would have got some points. So yes, I have no points so far this season. Me and a few other drivers. I occasionally get out of Q1, but I have very little hope of getting into Q3. So, that's what I haven't done. Let me start the race prediction, the quali position. So there is a prediction running. Predict using your channel points where you feel I might get to in quali. The options are out in Q1, out in Q2, 6th to 10th on the grid, or 1st to 5th on the grid. Go and have a little gamble with your channel points. It's not real money, so don't bother picking any of the 1st to 5th or 6th to 10th options because that's very unlikely. I might get through to Q2 if I'm lucky. We did a practice race here in Bahrain a week or so ago, and I didn't do too bad in it. Sorry, not Bahrain, Abu Dhabi. You saw what happened to me at Spa. Yeah, it was a couple of days later when I suddenly thought, why didn't I reset to track? I still don't know why I didn't think of it at the time. Yeah, I would have finished. I think I was credited with 12th or 13th. And I think I would have actually finished a place above that because somebody retired after I did. So if I hadn't had been sensible enough to choose the reset to track option, then, I would have probably finished, I think, 11th or maybe 12th. So I still wouldn't have been in the points. So it wasn't the end of the world. So yes, that was, typical AD moment. Hey yo, I may as well show you the Abu Dhabi track. There we go. Interesting first sector, quite a tight first corner, and then 2 pretty quick corners that are pretty much flat out, but sometimes not quite. Tight hairpin into turn 5 where the exit is really important because it leads onto a very long back straight with a DRS zone. Really, really tight chicane, turn 6 and 7. Heavy braking down to 2nd or 3rd gear. I've spun several times coming out of turn 7 tonight while practicing, so let's hope I can avoid that. Another long straight through turn 8, which isn't, with a DRS zone. Turn 9 is quite a tricky one, a huge bump about a third of the way around that corner. Turns 10 and 11 are pretty much flat. Turn 12 is quite a heavy braking zone. Turn 13 is a tricky little one. You accelerate between 12 and 13. and have to be careful not to overdo it going into turn 13. Turn 14 again is a sort of acceleration zone. Turn 15 is pretty much flat out, and then down to the final corner of turn 16, leading on to the start-finish straight. Very unusual pit exit here. The pits are on the, looking at the screen, the left-hand side of the start-finish straight between turns 1 and 16. But you actually exit on the opposite side of the track. You go through a tunnel under the track in the pit exit. So there's half a chance we're going to get people causing themselves damage on the way out of the pits. I remember when they first brought this track in, Martin Brundle in particular was quite concerned what would happen if someone had an accident in the pit exit, because it's, a car and a half wide. You couldn't get two cars side by side there if someone was stationary. So it hasn't happened yet in all the years they've been running the race. Yes, I have done a few practice races here as well. So fingers crossed it has all helped. But there's only one way to find out, and that in a few minutes' time we should be getting ready to go. We only have 15 people in. Who are we missing? We're missing a McLaren. We're missing an Aston. And an Alpha Tauri. Red Bull, both Ferraris, both Haas. Both Alfa Romeo. Both Williams. Yeah, so we're missing 5 cars. A McLaren, an Aston, a Haas. No, not a Haas, an Alfa Romeo. Who else? There's only... Anyway. Yeah, they do get through the reserves. The sign-up list for next week's event will go up probably sometime tomorrow, Red Dog. So if you do want to get yourself on the reserve list. Berkey's missing. We're waiting on him, apparently. Okay. Yeah, I don't have cert in my ears, so I can't hear what's going on. I'll just have to hope I keep up. Louis has readied up, it would appear. Nobody else seems to, so I'm not going to just yet. 5 minutes delay, fair enough, so that's going to be around 10:10. You should all hopefully have your predictions in. I wonder how many have predicted me getting into Q3 and wasted their money. We will see. Let's just have a quick look at the camera. No, still broken. You're waiting just in case, Red Dog. What, in case you get the call up for the reserves? It's possible. We are still a few drivers short. I don't know whether they would call in a reserve this late. I guess they probably would, so it's certainly worth hanging around. As you say, there are other people on the list ahead of you, though, so just have to see how it goes. How's my tea? Feels a little warm. Let's give it a quick slurp. Yeah, I am sorry about the webcam. If I go out, well, the trouble is if I... we are going to have a lobby restart between qualifying and race, actually. So I need to remember that when making my tyre choices for quali. I can go for the soft tyre option. Get extra sets of softs to run in quali. And then for the race, I probably choose the harder of the 3 options. 2 people readied up. I wonder if that's a sign that hasn't been 5 minutes. Yeah, apologies again for the webcam. Depending on what happens, I may reboot my PC between quali and the race. As I say, there's a good chance I'll be out in Q1. A PC reboot usually sorts the webcam out. So we'll see. I might give that a go. What are we doing for drivers? Showing 16, but I think that includes the 2 spectators. 1, 2, 3. Well, if there's only 16 of us, there's a good chance of that, Rob. While I was setting up, I had the qualifying from Spa, the last race, in my ears. And 2 people went out on their first qualifying, like crashed and went out of the session. I think it was 2 or 3 actually. I'm not sure if I made it through to Q2 in Spa. I can't remember. I think I might have done. Oh, Red Dog gets in. Welcome in, Red Dog. I wonder what car they're going to give you. I can invite Red Dog if necessary. If you could let Cert know that, Louis, if you're in Cert's channel. I have Red Dog in my EA list. What? What, Rob? So yeah, if we do need to invite Red Dog. What car have they given you, Red Dog? Take it easy, Red Dog. Good luck. No doubt I'll see you in the race. They haven't told you yet. Okay. Well, you might be worth trying now, Rob. We're still a couple of cars short, it would appear. So if they've got as far as Red Dog in the wait list, then you never know. Make sure you get yourself down for the next race. So Red Dog has a car. What has he got? Oh no, he's disappeared. Oh no, there he is. Sorry, my mistake. So how do the predictions look, Corn or JBG? Has everyone voted for me to be out in Q1? I don't think you're dirty, Rob, and I wouldn't worry about being slow because they let me in. I regularly trundle around at the back. I occasionally see other cars and try and overtake them. But it's quite rare, as you will see if this is your first SDRL event. Thank you, Carl. Okay, yeah, that would be less well received, Rob, but you know, that only comes with practice. They do have a set of race stewards. AlphaTauri, unlucky. They're equal performance, so wouldn't worry too much. Okay, so a couple of people have faith in me. That'll be you and JBG, I guess, and Sanjay will have gone for out in Q1. There's my predictions for how the qualifying prediction went. Go Red, go, but not quicker than me, please. So we've got 18 people in. We're still waiting a couple. Yeah, that's no real surprise, is it, Corn? What are the chances of me getting into Q3? Half the field would have to crash in Q1 for me to get to Q3. At least I could save my tyres. The Discord, if you go into search channel and do !SDRL, Search Dogan is the name. I'll show you his username. There you go, Cert Dogan. That's his Twitch username. And !SDRL will get you in there. I don't have a link to the Discord, which I should probably fix. I have a link to the multi-Twitch. Should also mention something else. I should have set a command up, the SPRL, the Slowpokes Racing League, which Red Dog Twin has set up for the less fast among us, shall we say. Designed primarily for driver development and advancement. So, not necessarily all-out competition. People are readying up. Is that a call to red? Oh, no, they're unreadying again. Still only got 18 drivers in. So, Abu Dhabi, not one of my favourite tracks, but I seemed to be doing okay in it in the last races. However, once the likes of, let's see, Cert, Shanban, Remote, Dark Viper, once those people get going, they'll be way quicker than me. So, Raven as well. We will just have to see what happens. We've got a real spread of the globe today. We've got a guy in Canada and a guy in Australia. So we've got almost all of the time zones covered there. I think the majority of us are in Europe. There's a couple in the US, I think. Louis, are you in the US, or am I remembering that completely wrong? With a name like LCFC, I would guess you're probably in the UK. So I almost certainly have got it wrong. Okay, we are ready up. So let's go. Qualify. Scottish, Louis. Fair enough. So not American then. Okay, good luck everybody. I will see you on the other side of qualifying. So I'm going to play it safe. I mean, now they've said they're doing a lobby reset, so it would be unfair if they didn't. So I'm going to go for the softer tyre allocation for qualifying. I think the reason for the lobby reset is that the commentators aren't arriving until, or Chocolate at least, until after qualifying, and he generally hosts the lobby and streams that. So there will be a lobby reset just to get us all in. That's right, Rob, I believe. It might be lowercase SDRL. Well, this isn't sounding good. My headset keeps cutting out, so I may need to do a PC reboot anyway. So we'll just have to see how it goes. It's not been a great evening so far.
Standing by.
If I start getting glitches during qualifying, then that's going to make my qualifying performance even worse than it usually is. I don't know if you guys are getting the sound interruptions as well. Yeah, there was one just then, and then it went for about 3 seconds then. This is not great at all. Oops, try not to do the white line. Alright, I am going to be restarting my PC once I'm out of qualifying. Yeah, this is not going to be good. It's quite a big gap behind me, so if I can let the car in front make some distance, don't need to worry too much about the guy behind. Yeah, that sound is annoying. I don't know if you're hearing those disruptions or if it's just my headset. Could be a USB issue. The webcam might be overloading my USB ports or something. I might just... Okay, sorry about that, Rob. And everybody else. At least the graphics don't seem to be being disrupted. First lap. Which I thought I'd invalidated. We'll see what we can do, Rob. Wrong button. Don't want to be going AI. So a 1:24.8. That's about. I was about half a second quicker than that on my best lap in my practice earlier on. So I don't know how that compares. A 1:22.2 is the current fastest lap. So I'm already 2.5 seconds down. As per usual, I will do 2 or 3 runs on this first set of tyre. 2 or 3 laps, sorry. And then come in for another set for my last run or lap or two. I did. No one seems to think I'm going to get into Q3. Thank you, JBG. We'll see, Rob. It's broken phase. I'll try and fix it between quali and the race. Kept spinning coming out of that corner while I was practicing. I'm always a bit tentative now. SDRL_official JBG.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Yes, I'm recharging my ERS, Sanjay. Cert out. I'm guessing Bo is on a slowdown lap. Should have gone in the pits there.
6th row. You're currently in P11. We need a big push now.
So currently P12. In for a fresh set of tyres.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Oh great, out of fuel.
That's 5 minutes to go.
Come on, hurry up, car behind. Quick. Okay. About 5 minutes, that's going to give me 1, maybe 2 laps. By the time I turn the car around. Change my tyres. Come on lads, you can push faster than that. I could be selecting my tyres now, so you know what to put on. Ravenry tyres, that's probably because he's already well qualified.
Check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
P15 currently. 3 and a bit. Oh no, that was my last lap. 2.8 seconds down on pole. Yeah, if I'm very lucky I might get 2, but I think you're right, Rob. Red Dog moving out the way nicely. I'm not on a hot lap myself, but I want to get there. I've got 2 minutes, I guess. I'm not going to get another lap in unless I do it without a slow lap.
Okay, 1 minute remaining, just 1 minute. Seconds left in the session.
Really have not done without that audio cut out in the middle of there. I was trying to get my gear change. Well, he's not. P15. Dantax hasn't set a lap. Yeah, this lap isn't going to be quicker, so... Just let these couple of cars go past me, in case they're on a lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Okay, so that's, I guess, me out of qualifying. P16. Could have been worse, I suppose. Could have been P20. Looks like we've got a couple of people not set laps. I wasn't paying attention, Rob, sorry. Hey, Red Dog, how'd you get on? Did I see you as 17th? Okay, so assuming I am out of quali, I'm going to reboot my PC. So the stream may stop, depending on how long the reboot takes, and hopefully I'll be back with a working webcam. Unlucky, Red Dog. Well, you know, you got to start somewhere. Thank you for the follow, Ollie Maud. Ollie Maud, yeah. So 122.0 was the fastest. 124.4, 2.4. Yeah, exactly, Red Dog. Louis gets into Q2, I think. What happened? Cert obviously retired without setting a lap, and we didn't have a 20th car. And Dantax only set a lap on Inters. So I don't know if they went out. Is that good? Yeah, 122.0. I suspect it'll get quicker than that as well. So I'll just double check I am sitting out Q2. Yeah, I saw that Cert went out, but what about Dantax? So am I in spectator mode? Yes, I am. Alright, so I'm going to reboot my PC. As I say, the stream may stop, but hopefully when I come back, I'll have a working webcam. Take it easy, everybody, and I will see you on the other side. Of course, now my PC just won't reboot at all, and I'll be out for good. Let's hope not. I could play on my phone, I suppose. Bring the laptop up. Right. Oh, hold on. Let's quit me bots. They don't like being rebooted. So 2 bots are gone. Casual playing on F1 mobile. Yeah, let's give that a go. Right. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Wish me luck. Okay. I think we're back. We seem to have a working webcam that moves when I move. So that's a good start. Let's get the SDRL channel where it should be. Oh, I got audio. We have audio, so this is good. You're all going to play poker. Fair enough. Okay, interact, chat. Oh, it's going to play adverts. You might get some adverts for a bit. I am sorry. If you do, I may be able to... hey, I'm back, and you can see me, I hope. I can certainly see myself on the laptop. So that's good news. Right, let's just press this button. Excellent, JBG. Let's now press that button. That's correct. We will... Woohoo! Pin that. Hey, Sanjay. AD slapped your face just now. Really? Apologies for that. Right, what's going on here? Let me just make sure that the browser's on the right audio output. All the things I have to do when I set up that... Oh, I see, add, yes. Right, okay, so that's on the correct place. So what do we need to do? We can bring that to the front, bring that to the front. We can get rid of that. Okay, so we can have OBS at the front, and I guess we should probably start the game up again. Let me just go and ask Sir for an invite. Hey, Rob's in search chat. No, sorry, I'm just trying to get stuff set up and get my invite back into the game. Okay, I just need to double check that we're having a lobby reset before the race. Otherwise, I will be screwed because I've only got softer tyre allocation. Okay. I think we're all there now. We have a webcam that works. Hey. Diamond and gold. Fast and slow, I think you mean, Cert. Am I muted? Can you hear me? I don't believe I'm muted. Oh, that was a while ago, wasn't it? Can you all hear me? You say yes. Yes, can hear. Good. Excellent, Rob. Good, good. So we can... Corn, would you like to resolve the prediction using your super duper web control panel? I went out in Q1. Just waiting for my invite to the game from Cert. You don't need to look at that really, do you? Right, let's get the microphone back where it should be. Prediction result. Yep, excellent. Who was that? Was that Corn or JBG? So AD has been busy for his mods over the last week or so. They now have a fancy web control panel that they can use to control various parts of my stream. Things like turning text-to-speech off if I'm getting overwhelmed during the race. Rob, are you still in search chat? Can you just remind him about my invite, please? Save me tabbing out of the game. Exactly. Double remote control mod tower. Well done, Red Dog. That was by... just wondering if you're still in Search chat channel. Can you remind him to invite me to the game, please? The lobby. Yeah. Anyone who knows me will know I'm an inveterate tinkerer. How's that? Yeah, it's about the middle, innit? So yeah, any excuse to break out the old text editor and do a bit of coding, I'll get it. He is now. There we go. Thank you, Cert. Yeah, I just want to be able to see who's driving. Thank you, Red. I am in, so let's join. Yeah, I've actually got Cert in my ears, but I didn't want to tab out of the game given the technical issues I've been having. So I am in now. Who would we like to spectate? Let's see who's out on track. Oh, my teammate. There we go. That's a good start, isn't it? Go remote. Currently in P1. 121.8. What was the time? 120.0 for the first quali. $122.0 was it? Oh, okay. So 121.8 is already pretty damn quick. Raven in the chat with Cert. Yeah, so I got all those sets of extra soft tyres and only did 2 runs. I probably should have done 3 and used all the or used more of the tyres up. But to be honest, I think I was pretty close to my optimum pace, my best pace there. So who have we got on an out lap? So who is out? Moof, Downsy and Kilzer. Let's oh, in the pits. Downsy. Oh, is that wing damage? Oh no. Just a very dark coloured Williams wing. So Downsy 122.7. Remote still leading the pack. What have we got left to do? Nice try, Rob. First rule about people who ask for mods is that they don't get made mods. I don't think you were asking for mod, but generally the type of people who ask to be a mod are exactly the people you don't want to be a mod. Just a rule of thumb. Rocket's still not feeling great. Hopefully he recovers soon. Ah, yes, Rob. Yes. The real thing's much better, Rob. And Flight Sim is nothing like the real thing. It's not particularly exciting. It's a black screen with about 12 buttons on it. So it doesn't look good, but it works, which is the main thing. It's effectively like a web-based Stream Deck. So lets them do things like turn text-to-speech on and off, set up the predictions, you know, various things like that. Well, I'm assuming they're actually watching the stream and then just flicking over to the web panel when they need it. Although in all fairness, the web panel is probably more entertaining than most of my streams are, so you never know. That's probably what JBG and Corn are sat looking at the moment, with me on mute, so they don't have to listen to me. So remote has retired. I guess his 1.121.8 is almost certainly going to get him through. Oh, we are actually at checkered flag now. I lost track of time during that PC reboot. So who's going out currently? Raven is out in P11 at best. Now P12. Dark Viper still in the drop zone. Louis and Josh. Yes. So, Louis disqualified. Wonder what he did there. So, with the greatest respect, Josh and Louis are people I would probably expect to go out in this session. Let's see if we can watch Dark Viper. Is he on a lap? Best time of 1:22.9. Needs to get at least a 1:22.7 to improve to. Oh, that's not looking good. Has he? Oh, he has done. He has crossed the checkered flag. So Viper is also out. So a couple of shock drops from the in the bottom of that qualifying session. Dark Viper and Raven, I wouldn't have been expected to be down there. Yep. One place in front of me, Louis. So yeah, Dark Viper though at Saudi Arabia did do last to first, and actually I think the reason for Dark Viper's poor qualifying is probably because for the last 2 or 3 hours he's been playing a rally game, so probably not best preparation for an F1 league race really. But hey, it's his stream; he can do what he likes. How did you manage to get disqualified, Louis? What was that for? So the top 10 all within a second of each other, just over 0.8, 1,000th of a second Moofy went out by. Oof. And Dark Viper was only a second behind pole. So on we go to Q3. There will be a prediction for the race as well. Ah, you parked up. Yeah. Yeah. That will happen, Louis. So yeah, there will be a race prediction as well. The options will be DNF, 16th to 20th, 11th to 15th, 6th to 10th, and 1st to 5th. So feel free to gamble your channel points again. Well done to, was it Rob who quadrupled his channel points there? Nicely done. Thanks for your faith in me, everybody. Would be nice to have a few more of you participate in those predictions. They're only channel points, they don't cost real money. About all you can buy with a channel point is an unlocked emote or something like that. So probably not really worth saving them. You lost 1k. Oh, unlucky, Rob. Thank you for your faith in me. Red Dog. It's Red Dog who quadrupled. Apologies. The old aging AD memory, not what it was. So, who have we got? Thank you, Rob. Do appreciate the support and the misguided faith in my abilities as an F1 racer. I guess it was a few tenths, wasn't it? I think it was about half a second in the end. It was only one place, but I think it was a good half second behind. I'm listening to Cert's stream, and someone's just done his jump scare sound effect. It's quite funny when Cert swears in Turkish. It sounds like he's raging at Monaco. It has to be heard to be heard. Yeah, heard to be believed. That's the phrase I was looking at. So remote on an outlap. Who's that behind him? The Kills are behind him in the Red Bull overtake. That's good. Cert and Raven discussing their strategy live on stream. Yeah, time trials are a whole different thing though, Louis. There's although there's no ERS in time trial, but your tyres do not wear at all in time trial, I believe. So it's a whole different animal to real racing. Anyone seen the trailer, by the way, for F124? What are your thoughts on it? Graphics look great, but with a grace of respect, I don't play an F1 simulator game just for the graphics. I want the cars to handle well. They had a load of content creators in the trailer singing its praises. ERS but not depleting for... that makes much sense. Tyre strat, I haven't really thought, Rob. Probably medium then hards, I'm guessing. I'm actually going to take a quick break to go to the loo, so I'll leave you in the capable hands of nobody, because we have no commentary at the moment, and I will be back in a sec. See you in a bit. Hey ho, well I cocked that up, didn't I? I meant to turn off the webcam and then switch back to the game so you could watch the game, but I forgot to switch back to the game. There you go, we can watch qualifying again now. So remote 121.6, fastest lap, 5 minutes remaining in Q3. Slip of water and a minute. Okay, who've we got out on track? Barbant's on an out lap. Kills is just going out as well. Barbant's just over 2/10 behind Remote in the Alpine. Let's see what he can do on this lap. Guessing we will see pretty much all of the cars out for a final run. It's 50% Red Dog. You probably should have checked that before you decided to join it. Is that all, Rob? 15 laps doesn't sound like much. I think that might just be this lobby been set up incorrectly. I'm pretty sure it's 50%, so that'll be like 30 something. Ah, okay, cool, Red Dog. There will almost certainly be safety cars. I think there have been 2 SDRL races this season without a safety car. Although the guys drive as cleanly as they can in terms of not deliberately taking each other out, there are accidents every now and again. So Barbans is very close to invalidating. I don't know whether that's just spectator mode, not rendering the car position properly, but certainly I would have said the first corner entry he was well off the track, and possibly even on the exit of turn 1 as well. I don't think it'll be 15 laps. It should be 50% Red Dog, which will be more like 28-30, I think. I'm not sure what the actual race distance is for Abu Dhabi, but it certainly is. I'm 99% sure it's a 50% race. Okay, Barbant's set purple first sector, if that's to be believed. The game does often lie about these sorts of things. How's he doing in Sector 2? Oh, he's now in Sector 3. I didn't see a split. Perhaps I wasn't looking. Okay, just the last corners to go. 121.6 to beat. The Barbans puts in 121.4, moves into pole position. Remote's going to have to go out and reply to that, I suspect. We have Kilser on an out lap. As well as BTA Bow and Dragon. So we got a battle up at the front of the grid. Two minutes remaining in the session. So I think unless Remote is out on track, then they ain't going to be setting another lap. It'd be very tight getting round in 2 minutes to start a lap when a hot lap is 1:30. They've got to get out of the pits. Oh, they are now. They're on an out lap. Let's see how Remote can do. He's going to be quite fine. 1 minute 39. Oh, it's a 1:20 lap, not a 1:30. Just trying to burn off some fuel, I think. Warm up his tyres for the final lap showdown. So Barbans presumably has gone back into the pits. Yes, indeed. So Remote going through the second sector, trying to get his car prepared, burning fuel, full throttle, and on the brakes as well. Bit of a lock up there, which won't have done his tyres particularly good. Letting cars go past. A few more corners to go, and then we'll see how Remote's lap can go. Let's see if we can get one of the Ferraris on pole, because it was never going to be me. So a slightly delayed SDRL this week. We were waiting on a few people for qualifying. Had to drag in a couple of reserves right at the last minute. So I'm guessing the race is probably going to start about 10 past, quarter past. So should finish around midnight for us in the UK. It's currently about 11:05. So how is remotes going? Cross the line with about 20 seconds to spare. Let's see how Sector 1 looks. A 10th down on Barbants. Have to see if they can make up any of that time in the second sector. It's possible he's got his car set up for a bit more straight line speed, so he's losing out a little bit in those tight corners at the start of the lap, but may gain now on these two long straights around the back. The end of sector 2. Oh, 8,000th down now, so he has clawed back a lot of that 10th that he was behind. Just the final sectors to go. Neat and tidy, as I would expect from someone who knows how to drive. Takes that corner in 4th gear, interestingly. I tend to stick in 3rd for that and then change up to 4th on the exit. Okay, final corner now. Brings it to the line. And was that pole? I don't think it was. Second place for remote. Just over a 10th down. So there we have our grid. Barbant's on pole with remote in second on the Ferrari. Barbant's managed to do that on rims, so congratulations to him. Downsy and P3, BT Bowie 4, Shuriken, Berkey, Dragonflies, Shanban, Kilzer and Echo GTR rounding up the top 10. Oi, no cheering for other people in my stream, please, Rob. That's not on. That's almost as bad as self-promotion. Thank you, Rob. Nicely rescued. Okay, so there is going to be a lobby reset. It'll take them a little while to set up the grid. One of you guys, can you run the race prediction, please? Well, don't be too sure, Red Dog. It's easy to mistype AD as Rob. I understand the problem there. So the race prediction is about to come up. There you go. Chocolate was in that session. Indeed. Lots of retirements. We'll see, Colin. Thank you for the good luck message, Sanjay. I wondered when it happened. Go on then, Colin, must be your turn now. There he goes. You can always rely on Colin.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
Yeah, we're doing a lobby reset, Sanjay.
Deployed.
5-second penalty for a severe collision with me, Dragon. Tusk. Anybody watching SDRL official? Have they gone live yet? Do let me know if you wouldn't mind. Okay, cheers, Rob. They are expecting it to start anytime soon. Chocolate was late home tonight, so couldn't commentate on qualifying. Once it does start up, if someone could let me know, just in case the stream doesn't automatically start on here, we will have commentary in the background during the race. P6 from 16th on the grid. That's not bad. Driver of the day, surely. Invite received from Cert. Thank you, JBG. Just click on the chat tab, otherwise I don't know if it will automatically switch. You need to look out for the live indicator as well, because the latest Twitch web pages don't seem to automatically start a stream playing if you're on that page when it goes live. Could someone refresh SDRL for me? Thank you, Chocolate. I'm just waiting for one of my mods to refresh it so it comes out on stream. Certainly do. Thank you, Chocolate. God, do I have to refresh it myself? There you go, done. Hopefully it will start playing. It's one of the buttons on your control panel, but it doesn't seem to be working. Hold on, let me try and sort it. That's okay. Apparently they're not actually talking yet. Okay, so just waiting for the lobby to fill up. There will be a bit of time while Chocolate edits the grid to reflect the actual grid positions. Louis readied up before everybody gets in, that he won't be popular if that causes the lobby to start. We're up to 18. Oh, I better pick a car, hadn't I? 19 now, so one person short. No, I've chosen the car. I'm a Ferrari driver, don't you know? Chocolate and Lay, our commentary team, are both in. Only 18 drivers though, so we're a couple short just yet. I'm expecting a race, Sanjay. We'll just have to see what happens. I was close to P2. Q2, sorry. I don't think I've ever finished P20, have I, Sanjay? I'll go woohoo. Who are we waiting for? Obviously somebody. Louis getting impatient. Who are we waiting on? Quali usually starts at 10. We were a little bit late tonight, and I would expect the race to usually start at 11 UK time, that is. I'm not sure why we're a couple of drivers short. I thought we had 20 in qualifying. They're probably still racing around in the first lobby, wondering why everyone DNF'd on the first corner. Anyone hearing any audio on the official commentary channel yet? They will be editing the qualifying positions as well, of course. I think it was a full lobby. No audio on official. Thank you, JVG. Keep an eye on it for me, and if it doesn't come out on the stream, do a reset for me if it once it starts properly, if it doesn't start coming out on here. It is phase. This is all the recording. You don't think I could be this witty off the cuff, do you? It takes practice to be this suave and debonair. No. 29 laps, that sounds about right, Red Dog. I guessed at 30, so not too far off. Yeah. So welcome everybody to the rerun of this SDRL race from 2006. Hope you all enjoy it. So, who is the driver we are missing? 2 McLarens, 2 Astons, 2 Williams, 2 Alpines, 2 Alfa Romeos. Ah, yeah, Josh in the Red Bull. Well, he was in qualifying. He did. He went out in Q2, didn't he? So perhaps he's disappeared for a smoke or something. Thank you, Viper. Good luck yourself. What happened in quali? Were you still in rally mode? Everyone go and follow Dark Viper if you don't already.
Oh my god.
The possessor of the only last to first award in this season's SDRL. Sterling performance in Saudi Arabia. Sorry, we're in Abu Dhabi today. Or do you? Thank you, Lepson. Good to have you in. I'll certainly try not to. Red Dog, you do the same. Oh, sorry, that was your plan. Yes, that's my plan as well. You've been stealing my strategy. Echo GTR, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Good luck tonight. You are in the race, aren't you? Yeah, thought you were. You haven't spoken here yet, but good luck, mate. Thank you, Echo. Same to you.
Everybody, let's ready up.
Hooray, we have commentary.
Let's get going for this race.
So, there was the call to ready up. Oh, I'm going to have to mute this because it's copyrighted audio. Let me know when the video finishes, somebody who's watching SDRL official. Yeah, I don't want to get copyright strikes. Well, you did better than I did, Echo. I nearly made it out of Q1, but only just nearly. Yeah, mate, that's it. Reverse grid race, or sorry, reverse track race. Apologies for the glitching of the music. I'm trying to work out when Cert's trailer finishes so we can have the commentary back on. It is a good trailer. You should go and watch it. But yeah, unfortunately, Cert's picked some music that will get my VODs all copyright warnings. So
hello, ladies
there
and
we go.
gentlemen. Welcome to Round 8 of Cert Dogan Racing League here in Abu Dhabi. I am joined by Leitat.
Hello everyone, hello.
Nicely done, Echo.
And unfortunately,
Right,
we had
good luck,
an issue
everybody.
with the qualifying. I was not home, but we are here for the race, and that's where the points are scored. So drivers just choosing their tyre allocations, and now I believe they'll be in that strategy screen selecting their race strategies, fuel, setups, all of that sort. Preparing for the start of this, I believe, 29 lap race, if I remember correctly. So yeah, we will be getting underway in just a moment.
Okay. Strategy chosen.
But just quickly thinking about qualifying, Barbant's taking pole there. Very nice performance from him. There were a few shock exits early on. Cert out in Q1, starting at the back. Also to
AD out in Q1, the biggest shock of the day.
On the back row alongside him. So two of the faster drivers at the back. Rayburn also a little bit out of position compared to what we'd expect. But I think best performance of that qualifying has to be Downsy up in P3. Really good one from him.
Nicely done, Downsy.
It is time to get going here as we now head down to the grid. Before the start of this race, we have the 5 red lights coming on now. And we are away here in Abu Dhabi. It's a good start from Barber. It's also a really good start from Mo, getting up the inside ahead of the Alpine driver into turn 1. Bowie having a look on Charlatan and Downsy there, up into the couple positions, and we have an Alpine. Echo spun round at turn 1, he's down a couple positions. Shamban down at the back as well. I think I've just seen a front wing falling off. There's a collision there between Lewis and Josh. Lots of carnage at this race start. Lots of drivers getting involved. Dragon fighting with Kilgrim Berkey currently for that P7 position. They're going too wide down the straight. Dragon looking to make that move up for P6. Could he get it into this first braking zone? As we now come down towards turn 6. not quite able to get as late on the brakes, and now under pressure from Kilza on the exit of the chicane, but onto the back straight now. Kilza pulling into the slipstream, pulling out to the right hand side. Does he have the top speed to try and fight down the straight hill Dragon? Takubi, what a start from him, from 20th on the grid up to 10th already, halfway round the first lap. Dragon still defending, but he's gone wide.
I'm used to it. Colin and Sanjay, it's
he's going to try and fight it on the
about
inside.
the only thing they live for in life.
Almost going into the back of Berkey, and I think they have. There's another crash there. Berkey got spun round. 5 seconds.
Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
We've got another 28 laps of this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think Dragon must have picked up some wing damage there. Kilzer and Ravens, the pits as well, I assume they have damage as well. A couple drivers getting caught up in that lap point, so let's have a look at the tyres. Dantex, the only driver to fit the soft compound tyres on the race start here. It's split about 50-50 between the rest. Downsy into P2 though, what a start from him. Remote out in front as well. I'm not sure how far in front he is because we are under the virtual safety car, but it seems to be a very nice start from him. AD up to 10th up in the points currently, looking good from him. Takubi gets a drive through under the virtual safety car.
Commentator's curse, thank you Chocolate.
Getting up to P6 is completely undone there.
That's so unfortunate for him. It looked like he was going to be able to have a nice recovery after missing out on qualifying. Barbans all over the back of Downsy now on the safety car restarts. We head down towards that banked turn 9 corner. He has that outside line, but he has much better straight line speed. And also Shavak and his teammate now closing in as well. Could he try and move into turn 9? I don't think he will. He's just a bit too far back. Mufi also gaining in on the Haas of Dark Viper, not quite able to close in enough though, although now looking to the inside on the exit. That is a very long corner, easy to take a couple different lines there. AD coming under pressure from Berkey now as we head down towards turn 12. Berkey gonna try it round the outside of the Ferrari through the final sector. He has managed to actually do that one, really tricky move there from the Aston Martin driver, getting himself up into P10. DRS is enabled now, and we have a crash. AD's crashed. Front wing off.
Go and have a look. Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to give a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta.
His car did not stop in the pit box. His drive-through will serve, and at a reduced speed, so it'll probably only be about a 15-second loss.
No, I decided not to do the reset because if I do a reset and end up causing somebody else a problem, then that's down on me.
20 on my head now.
Yeah, there is that JBG.
The two brilliant straight and very nice pace here, 3 and 4 as it stands. Romeo looking good as well in these early stages,
left in this strategy.
but this has been a very chaotic start to the race. Takubi coming out in 12th in front of all the guys who pitted for damage on lap 1, so
oh, you're fucking kidding me.
It has worked out for him. Red Dog gets a drive through under the VSC. I see 2 there as well. Yes, AD getting a penalty as well. 2 more drive-throughs. These virtual safety cars really catching the drivers out. And yeah, unfortunately that's another 2 drive-throughs. Echo to the inside now of Red Dog, getting up past.
Seems to have had a slow restart there as well. Barbans has managed to close up about a second just on that VSC restart alone.
Yeah, maybe Barbans was hanging back a little bit with the Delta. That could be another reason for it. We'll have to wait and see how the pace continues through this race.
I was accelerating out of the pits and overdid the safety car speed limit, the VSC speed limit, just before the VSC came out, or finishes rather.
It's just getting bad.
For like a millisecond. I will submit that as a clip, but because it's a drive-through penalty, they can't really reverse it.
Fastest lap for Dragonflies, easy overtake there, getting up into P2 for Shuriken with the DRS, but DRS now down the second straight, could allow Barbans to retake P2 here. We'll have to wait and see, although it does look like Shuriken got a very nice exit off the corner. Lewis setting the fastest lap here as well, Cert getting past Mufi. Shamban has retired in the pit lane, unfortunately for him. and Barben's just staying down in third for now, potentially going to try and attack him on a later lap. We have, yellow flags on the main straight for Chamban's retired car. I believe it was in the pit lane.
No, it was coming out of the pits. I accelerated up to full speed before the safety car
Here comes Raven on
finished.
the getting up now into 13th place after
Yeah.
an early pit stop. It's not going to help his strategy.
because it said it was ending, so I assumed it would end before I came out.
Faster, 25-1. He is gaining on the Ferrari driver out in front. Let's see, does he have the pace to try and challenge remote for this race win?
Also dropping Barbens at the moment. It's very close to being outside that 1 second window and dropping out of DRS lane.
Yeah, just about Barbers has managed to get the DRS here by about a tenth. But if Shuriken can keep this pace up, we could see Barbers losing the DRS. We have yellow flags, and that is Dantax spun on the final corner into the barriers as well.
At least to get back up on the up to the pack.
Safety car now, so that has helped Barbens and Shuriken in their fight, in their race to catch up to remote.
Well, the people, this really helps. AD, Lewis, Red Dog, Dantax Dragon, Kills the Raven, Josh, all with, and I guess to an extent Takubi as well. Echo, I think, as well. All those drivers are starting to drop back for various reasons. Some drive-throughs, some early pit stops. But they are going to be given the opportunity to catch back up now. And
Red Dog's got the chance to get rid of his 5-second penalty now as well.
yeah, definitely.
Right, drop your speed. Our
So let's
delta's
see
too
if
low and we're going to
anybody's
risk a
going to make the
penalty.
call to come and
Slow
for a
your
pit stop.
pace
I think we might see some people actually offer those medium combat tyres. There we go, Remote coming in for his first pit stop of this race. He has just touched that inside curb, so he's going to have gotten a couple warnings, I think, unfortunately. Shuriken coming as well. Barben's on the hard compound tyres, staying out. Downsy staying out as well, doesn't want to double stack with his teammate. Dark Viper staying out.
So people
Salt
are
on the hard
stopping
compound tyres, coming into the pit.
under this safety car,
Medium to the end here.
running hards to the end,
Mufi
I
also
guess.
in Echo staying out. Takubi in off of the medium compound tyres, and then we have Josh coming in. Raven staying out, kills it into the pit lane as well. Double stack down at Red Bull. Hopefully not going to cost him too much time. There's a decent gap behind actually. And then we have Dragonflies into the pit as well. Dantax
On
coming in.
set of soft tyres, sorry, yeah.
Very interesting. Could he be trying a soft medium to the end? Or maybe a soft hard? It's going to be interesting. I guess we're probably going to be lap 8 or 9 by the time the safety car restarts. 20 laps on a soft medium doesn't seem too unrealistic. Could a set of compound tyres
you
go
have
to
to
the
stay
end for him?
below a certain lap time or above a certain lap time when catching the safety car, and
Compound tyres, we're
while you're
looking
doing that, at the top
around
right it will show you the
19
delta
laps
time, and
to
if it's not
hit
green you're going too quick
60% tyre
and you
wear
risk a
there.
penalty.
So it'd be difficult. You'd have to have very, very good tyre wear and tyre management to be able to extend them to the end here.
I mean, we saw in Spain Dragonflies on those hard compound tyres. I think it said the puncture would be at lap 24, and he got to lap 27 before a puncture, so 3 extra laps. That would be all you'd need to make it to the end there. With all like this. So I think it's going to be possible. We might see some of these guys that have pitted for a set of hards, Remote, Shuriken, Berkey, Mufi.
Yeah, but at least I've caught. Yeah, at least I've caught the pack.
Really likes to go long on a set of hard compound tyres. He has pitted for that, those hard compound tyres. I think we might be seeing Dragon taking these tyres to the end. Maybe Josh as well. When you start to go higher order, it gets a bit tricky to predict, because obviously they're going to be racing against people who are probably going to do another stop in this race. I think it becomes more interesting as you start to look at the front of the grid. But Raven and Echo lagging a bit. I think Echo just lagged behind Cert there, unfortunately. But yeah, so Barben's leading currently. Downsy in Q2, Dark Viper after Q3. Let's have a look at those position gains actually while we're under this safety car. Dark Viper up 9, Cert up 12, Takumi up 8, the big gainers of this race. Dragonflies down 18, Shamban after the DNF down 12 are the big losers. Berkeley down 4, Kills are down 5, a couple drivers not getting a great start. But there's definitely time still to make positions up here. I'm really impressed though with Downsy's pace. They're currently sat in P2. He seems to have come alive today. I think
He seems to be invigorated by his performance last week, getting his first point. Take that forward. I have an update on why Shanbag retired in the pit lane. They forgot to apply their setup.
right. Unfortunate, but it happens when you have these lottery starts. Somebody always forgets. It happens.
So we've had someone retire because they failed to apply a setup.
Red Dog still yet to catch up. They're currently at, the pack's currently at turn 9. He's currently just come through turn 5. I think he should catch up by the end of lap 8 though, which is when the safety car will be anyway. That will be the third lap.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this
Everybody
lap.
else stands
When the
and
field
just catch up. Well,
accelerates,
never mind,
remember,
safety
there's no
car in
overtaking
this
until the
lap.
timing
They're
line.
going to be coming in
Safety
at the end of
car
lap
in this
7.
lap.
Unfortunately, I don't think Red Dog is going to get the chance to catch up. It'll be down to Barbans now to dictate the pace as they make their way towards the end of this sector 3, getting ready to go back racing here in Yas Marina. When is Barbans going to make the jump to get going again? Downsy all over him, getting alongside there momentarily. When is he going to make the jump? He's going now, I think. No, he hasn't. When is he going to go? There he goes now. Out onto start lap 8 now. Barbans in the lead. To the inside. Echo having a look on Bowie. Is he going to make that move stick now as they head up the hill through turn 2 and 3? They're fighting it out still, but Echo spun round. Echo making contact with Luffy. I think they both come together and spun out. Luffy's still going, but Echo dropping down, and we have another virtual safety car. 3 VSCs already. Has Echo received damage? Yes, he has. Echo without a front wing.
Now, with the amount of VSCs
We're going to hit the safety car limit very soon at this rate. We're only on lap 8.
Coming quick to the limit on safety cars that we can have. In this race.
The strategy could get very spicy very soon. Are we gonna see anybody? I mean, I don't think the VSC would make
Yeah, I
it
think we've had 4
round
and
to
the limit's 5.
and have enough time to make a pit stop as well. I don't expect we're gonna see anybody really coming in with VSC. But if we only have one safety car left, we could see a mad dive into the pit lane. If and when that does come out, it could get very chaotic for the strategy here. We're almost hitting the limit.
Come on,
so
Louis, catch up. We're 3 seconds down on the Delta here.
Yeah, let's wait and see. It looks like Barbans has pulled a decent gap, although that's probably inflated by the safety car Delta. So we'll have to wait and see. Remote's doing very well off that restart, currently up into P3 on the new hard compound tyres. He's going to have a nice pace advantage, probably somewhere in the region of half a second this second lap faster. We are green again here in Abu Dhabi. Back racing again. Let's see anybody looking for a move. Jacoby looking very racy on those soft compound tyres all over the back of Mufi now, coming through turn 3, back down the hill towards turn 5 now. This is going to be his first overtaking opportunity. Is he going to go for it? Remote up into P2, getting past Downsy. Takubi to the inside now, getting up into P10. Although on the exit, Mufi's still trying it with the switchback. They're going to go wheel to wheel now down the straight, but Takubi has the superior straight line speed. He has the better grip on those soft compound tyres. I think this will be a nice and easy move for him. Shuriken getting past Dark Viper into turn 6 now. Is he going to be able to fight this one back down the straight though, as we now head
There's a new strategy
down the back straight?
It's
No DRS for the first 2 laps after the safety car, so it is going to be pure slipstream. Here comes Shuriken on his teammate. Team orders down at Williams. Downsy letting him past. Maybe he can hold Dark Viper up a little bit, give Shuriken some space to fight with Remote and Barbans in front. Bowie up past Dark Viper as well on the exit of turn 9. Nice neat move from him. Here he goes to the inside of Downsy, and there's contact. Bowie and Downsy coming together. Downsy does stay ahead, but this is going to give Dark Viper a look now through the final sector on the Alfa Romeo. And now Sert Dogan, they're going to go 3 wide into the penultimate corner. Sert just backing out there. But now Sert to the inside of Dark Viper into the final corner. He does manage to get past Dark Viper losing a couple of positions there as a result of that. Bowie now to the outside of Downsy into turn 1. Can he make that move stick? No, he can't. Not quite enough grip for him. Surt all over the back of this fight as well still though. Bowie with the switchback, getting up past Downsy. Downsy dropping down the order on this restart with those old tyres. Losing 3 positions here. And is it going to be 4 with Takubi as well getting in on this? Dowsy's gone from 2nd to 8th in a single restart. Really unfortunate for him. Dark Viper losing out a lot as well. 3rd to 9th. Shuriken and Barban's going at it now into turn 6. Shuriken getting ahead of Barban's. Barban's on the old tyres. Remote and Shuriken probably going to be working together to try and pull away. Takubi getting past as well. Mufi dropping down the order as well after that poor restart from him. Dragonfly's up into 12th now, getting past the Alfa Romeo. Lots of carnage in midfield with the mixed tyre compounds. Dark Viper and Downsy into the hairpin now. Downsy just managed to defend. He's going to give Killjoy a look on the Has as well. Round the outside. I don't think he's quite going to get close enough. But into the braking zone. They're all bunching up. This is a very chaotic battle. Lots of potential for mistakes to happen. Luckily, everybody managed to get through in one piece as it stands. 3-second time penalty for Killjoy just going off there out the penultimate corner. That time penalty is not going to help him in this fight. Josh now to the outside.
Need to try and get this gap up to a second if I can.
Round the outside at turn 1. Up into P13, although Mufi on the exit gets that switchback. And back up past the Red Bull. Very nicely done by the Alfa Romeo. DRS is enabled now, so we are going to see lots of battles down this straight with this DRS. And we've got a couple DRS straights forming here. A little bit spread out. Takubi now on Bowie into turn 6. Late on the brakes with those soft compound tyres. Gets the move done on the Alfa Romeo driver. And yeah, lots of moves happening throughout the pack. Dark Viper and Dragonflies fighting at it. Now down towards turn 9. Dragonflies up into the points positions right now. Those new tyres working well. Barban's doing very well to hang on with the new tyres as well. Kills around the outside of Downsy. That new tyre grip helping him out significantly here. But yeah, Takubi now up into P4 with those softs. They've helped him come back through the field very nicely. But yeah, Barban's just dropped out with the DRS. Now he's going to be under pressure from Takubi on this next lap. We'll have to wait and see what he can do. Dragonflies all over the back of Downsy. Downsy under pressure and getting overtaken by the Mercedes. Up into P9 for Dragonflies now.
Back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
I think we're going to see a couple more overtakes on Downsy still to come yet. Mufi gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Unfortunately for him, that's going to be costing him a couple of positions as it stands. Dark Viper now getting very close to the back of the Williams of Downsy there. Takubi closing in on Barbans down this main straight with the DRS, and he's going to get ahead of the Alpine driver. He's not going to get DRS off of Shuriken in front though, so he's going to have to defend down the next straight. Downsy under pressure from Dark Viper as well. Downsy breaking the marker boards there on the outside. Going a bit wide there while he was fighting. I think he was closing on Dragon there actually. And just breaking that board there. Berkey closing in on Surt, heading towards turn 9. Not close enough for a move here. But Dark Viper again, not quite close enough to get that move done on the Williams of Downsy. I think he's just running slightly higher wings, not quite able to close in enough. Unfortunately, although to the inside now of turn 12, does get past the Williams. Very nice neat move from him. They're both on old tyres, but Dark Viper on the hards. They're probably starting to come a little bit faster than those medium tyres. Those mediums starting to put quite a lot of wear. I think we're going to see a couple of pit stops from those guys that did stay out early on in the next few laps. 3-second time penalty for Red Dog. Let's see who else is fighting
gap to the car ahead
in this race.
5.9 seconds.
Dragonflies all over the back of Kilzer now, just a couple tenths behind the Red Bull. Could be sizing up a move down towards turn 6 here. With that DRS, Kilzer a couple seconds behind Berkey. He's not going to be getting that DRS advantage. Mufi and Downsy fighting through turn 5 there. Bowie gets past Barbance on the main straight. He's got lots of DRS overtakes happening. Here comes Dragonfly past the Red Bull of Kilza up into P8. It's looking like a very nice race so far for him, but he's going to struggle to reconnect that DRS. 3-second time bogey for Echo as well. Let's have a look back now.
Oh, idiot.
This battle, Downsy and Moofy down towards turn 9. Downsy gonna get the inside line, he had the DRS as well, and he does pull ahead. We have yellow flags, and that is a little mistake for him at the chicane. He has managed to keep going though, so no harm done for him. Dragon and Kills are having a very nice battle here through the final sector. Let's see, Josh and Moofy as well. Having a little battle. Dragonfly's really going to be wanting to get past him here, and Dark Viper into the pit lane, I believe. Yeah, coming in for his pit stop here on lap 14. Let's see, is he going to have the pace to catch back up here, or is it going to be race over for him?
Yeah.
Maybe that safety car strategy just not working out for him. We'll have to wait though. Dragonfly still very close. We have more yellow flags, and that is Echo. Echo spun in the final sector where we saw Latifi in 2021. But he has kept going. I don't think any damage for him either. He is coming into the pit lane actually. Remote out in front, only half a second in front of Shock and Echo retiring in the pit lane. So Shuriken is managing to keep up with Remote here. Staying within that DRS. Takubi doesn't seem to be really closing in. Bowie staying with Takubi on the mediums. Barban, Cert, Berkey all in a DRS train there as well. And then you have this battle between Kills and Dragonflies. They're losing a lot of time fighting, but I don't think they'll be too worried about that. They'll just be enjoying their race.
Trying to decide whether to stay out on these long enough to go to softs, or whether I should just give up and go for the hards. I'm losing loads of time. These tyres are just about had it.
Ooh, Josh going very wide there. That's let Raven through. He was way off track there. In fact, he's coming into the pit lane. Maybe he picked up some wing damage potentially in the final sector. That would explain why he was going so wide. Let's have a look. Yes, it is a front wing change for the Red Bull. Unfortunately, Josh picking up some wing damage at some point in that lap. So he is into the pit lane to change that wing. Unplanned stop for the Red Bull. He was looking to potentially go to the end on that second.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Should take him to the end now. Comes Downsy again on Moofy, down towards turn 6. It's not going to be as easy as it was before. Under braking though, nearly getting alongside, not quite though, but can he get this switch back onto the second straight? He'll get the DRS as well, down towards turn 9 in that slipstream. Kills it again, overtaking Dragonflies. I think they're just going to keep swapping switches for the rest of this race, to be honest. But Downsy back past the Alfa Romeo, although he's going to try it round the outside. He has the newer tyres, he's going to have the grip, but Downsy slams that door shut, taking back the B-turn position from Moofy there. Out in front, still Remote leading from Shuriken. It looks like Takubi is actually closing in on that.
Yeah, I was feeling the rear end in particular was not great. The second corner I couldn't quite take left.
A lot more on those Hakon Bata's 3-second time penalty for Lewis. The track limits, I think the wear really starting to come to those hard tyres, costing him more and more time. Barber's been pole all the way down to P7 now. It's not looking like a great race for him. He's probably close to 5 or 6 seconds now off of the race lead. Berkey to the inside of Cert, getting up into P5. Cert going to get the DRS now on the Aston Martin, on the run down towards turn 7. In that slipstream as well, can we see a re-overtake? Berkey seems to have better straight line speed, even though Cert does have that DRS and the slipstream. Just not able to close in on the Aston Martin driver. Dragonflies and Kills are still going at it, as they have been for the last 5 or so laps. Moofy and Downsy doing the exact same thing through turn 9. Although this battle seems to continue. Mufi getting all out of shape on the exit there, nearly losing the car. Could have been a big crash there with Downsy. Luckily, they are both still going here.
These medium tyres for Downsy and Raven, and I guess the hard tyres for Barbans as well. They might be looking to extend this to go to a set of softs.
Barbans, as you speak about him, into the pit lane. What tyres is he going for? It's a set of mediums. Raven gets 3 seconds into the multiple warnings. But yeah, lots of drives coming into this. Barbans kills a Raven, Mufi all coming in. Kills are probably looking for an undercut here on Dragonfly. Not able to break away from the Mercedes. They seem very matched on pace throughout this race. Mufi onto a set of soft, Raven onto a set of hards, and Kills are onto a set of mediums. Use mediums, but only 1 lap done on them. That would have been the ones he put it onto after the first lap. So now we have to wait and see who is going to try and take their tyres to the end of those guys who pitted under that first, under the full safety car. Remote, Shuriken 1 and 2, Berkey 5, Dragonflies 10. The remaining hard runners, who I think definitely have a shot at making it to the end. I'm not so sure about the medium. I think they might just be a bit too far gone come the end of this race. We'll have to wait and see, but I think a medium soft from here on out is definitely possible. I think Cert, Bowie, Dantak all going to try and extend to a set of soft, maybe even Downsy. Obviously, we had a lot of laps under the Shuriken going for the pit stop.
Those hard tyres into the pits there. That is an interesting move.
That is a very bold strategy. The pit loss is relatively high at this track. I think it's close to 25 seconds. And 12 laps left in this race. He's got to be about 2 seconds a lap faster than Remote to close back in here. It's going to be very interesting to see Shuriken coming back through the field. He's going to come out with his teammate here, so I think we're going to see some team orders down at Williams as Shuriken sets out after Remote here. Although he'll get the DRS coming into turn 5, and then I think he'll just dispatch him on this straight, to be honest. Should be a nice easy overtake. Bowie all over the back of Takubi still. Maybe those soft tyres starting to lose some pace here. Still managing to stick with the Mercedes driver in that DRS. Sert and Berkey still sticking close together as well. Lewis and Red Dog through turn 2 and 3. Red Dog going quite slowly there. Lewis just managed to get past Mufi and Raven after pitting. Mufi onto the soft compound tyres, getting past the McLaren driver up into P12. Not currently fighting for the points, but it's Abu Dhabi. Anything can happen. We've seen it many times before. Bowie 3 second 10 penalty for track limits. He has got past Takubi there because Takubi's coming to the pit lane. So Takubi off of those soft compound tyres, Berkey in as well off the hards. So not many people expecting to go to the end, I guess.
I don't know why they run out so fast, Rob.
Takubi coming out before he might got held up a little bit there.
And yes, I'm aware of the penalties, thanks JBG.
Downsy for speeding in the pit lane. Not what he would have wanted. Unfortunately, that's going to get applied at the end of the race unless we have another pit stop, which I only expect is going to come from a safety car. So let's see who has now pitted. Shuriken in P5, the first driver yet to pit. How far
charge is high. Let's use that overtake.
Shuriken is 18 seconds off. I think it's definitely possible. I'm having a look.
Well, there's a long way yet.
Lap times here. Shuriken
is 20 seconds. So Shuriken at the moment, if everyone ahead was to pit, he would be in a messy one.
Yeah, but Remote is going to have already a decent tyre advantage for him, probably close to a couple tenths a lap now. Even just from 2 laps that
great
Shuriken has done, will start to be netting a decent advantage.
I'm not planning another pit stop, ideally, unless there's a safety car.
I think we're going to see a battle in the very late stages of this race as Shuriken starts to insert into the pits now. I expect for another set of medium compound tyres to take into the end, maybe a soft, we'll have to wait and see. Shuriken now all over the back of Dragon on those much older tyres. Dragon currently in P3, looking very nice for him. We'll seems to be a bit of a tire whisperer here, going very long on the hard compound tyres. Let's see. I don't think he'll be able to defend all that well from the Williams, but can he hang on to a decent result here? We saw it in Monza. He got a P9 there after a long stint on the hards. He was on for a decent result, I think, in Spain as well before that puncture, but he will get overtaken by Shelton on this straight. Let's see what he can do now. In the late stages of this race, Shuriken
Oh,
now,
AD!
let's have a look at that lap time. 2 seconds a lap faster than Remote. So we got yellow flags. AD round at the final corner. He has managed to keep going. No safety car coming out. 5 seconds for Red Dog for speeding. AD is going again to Kirby up past Barvins. He has 2 lap newer tyres and he's got a softer compound. So quite an easy move for him. The 2 Mercedes now very close together. I think we're going to see some team orders down there as well. Let Takubi go after Shuriken. Bowie into the pit lane now from 2nd place. Remote's just lapping the Red Dog as he comes out of the pits. So Shuriken will now inherit P2 with the newer tyres. It is looking very good for Shuriken potentially. Takubi setting the fastest lap of the race. Very nice lap time from him. Although on the previous lap, Shuriken not that much after. More yellow flags. That is Red Dog letting go that. Barvins all over the back of Dragonflies now. There's an 11 lap tyre advantage. I don't think he's going to be held up too much. Abu Dhabi needs quite a lot of grip here, to be honest. Another 3 seconds for Downsy for track limits. Barvins up past the Mercedes. He's going to be off back after Takubi, although Dragon having a look to the inside of the Alpine there, not close enough to make a dive, but just stuck his nose in. There, he doesn't have the grip on the exit to stay with him. Barvins will get the DR from Takubi as well, and yeah, I think Dragon's going to be within that DRS by the time they get round for the next load of DRS. So Bowie coming out in P7 on a set of soft compound tyres, could be on potentially for P6, maybe even P5. He's very close to Berkey, but he does have that 3 second time clock he's got to clear. Now, round the outside of Berkey in the final sector. That's just showing the grip advantage he has. Very nice move from the Alfa Romeo driver. Up into P6 now, going to be after Dragonflies on those older tyres. 14 seconds now the gap. Remote to Shuriken is looking very good potentially for Remote here, although Takubi on the back of Shuriken now. Takubi still has pace. Remote 127 last lap, Shuriken 125.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please.
124.
15.0 seconds.
If Takubi is able to get after Remote, there is a chance that he could close in. Now the gap 13.5 seconds. Cert getting past Darklight. The battle of the streamers as they head now down the straight. Who got the DRS? It was Cert. He will be able to hang on to that place, although Darklight is sitting in that section, going to be preparing for a re-overtake potentially down the next straight. Berkey still managing to stick with Bowie here, but Bowie has much better grip on the newer, softer tyres. Dark Viper on much older tyres, and Cert as well is going to be struggling to keep up with the McLaren. As it stands, I think he is going to be on.
I'm slowly catching Louis, but very slowly. I need to make up 12 seconds.
Cert potentially with those soft common tyres could try and close in on Berkey. Potentially stick with Bowie's time penalty. We'll have to wait and see.
Could really do a safety car now to put softs on.
End of this lap now. 127 for Remote. He's consistently doing low 27s. There's a 24 for Shuriken. Oh, that's Takubi. Takubi got past. A 24 for Takubi, a 26 for Shuriken. Maybe Shuriken making a mistake on that lap, and that's let Shuriken go.
Don't know how that happens at
Up
Corn.
into P2. Takubi now on the soft compound tyres. He's almost 3 seconds a lap faster. Could be catching up to Remote on about lap 27, maybe lap 28 with a bit of dead. This race could get very spicy. A safety car would change things though. It would really help Remote out here.
Safety car late at Abu Dhabi? Never going to happen, surely.
Surely not. Never happened before. it would play a big role in the end of this race. Down the back straight, what we're seeing here is Bowie, Dragonflies and Berkey. Bowie getting past Dragonflies. Berkey now to the inside of turn 9 on the Mercedes. He has some so much more grip compared to Dragonflies. Dragonflies on 17 lap old hard compound tyres. He's going to be really struggling, probably in the 50% range now. We'll have to wait and see if he is able to hang on to some points here.
Wrong gear in that corner.
10 seconds clear of Pilser, who also had a 3-second time penalty. So, if he's able to hold some alright pace here, then we could see him hang on. He's actually doing very similar lap times for a motor on those tyres, so he's doing a decent job. Takubi on the last lap only gains 2 seconds. If his tyres are starting to degrade, maybe he has just hit that cliff, that first one, the 20% one. That could be all that remote needs to just...
Okay, so my thinking is I can do a free pit stop now, get on the softs, and then if a safety car happens after that, everybody else is going to pit.
Come into play at the end of this race potentially.
Which might give me the chance to make up a place or two.
That could give remote what he needs to defend. Oh no, yes, I have it. Maybe there is a chance of that can come to play. We saw it in Spain with Raven timing that DRS with one of the back markers. It could happen at Ferrari, actually AD into the pit lane, so I don't think that is going to come to play. He will get lapped here. So unfortunately, we're very exciting.
Right, let's go, come on!
Ferrari teamwork is not going to happen. 3-second time penalty for Takubi. That's not good. That's going to really hamper his efforts here for this race. When Downsy and Luffy going at it again. We saw them early on in this race. Downsy now has a 2-lap tyre advantage over the Alfa Romeo driver. Both of them carrying time penalties, but I think if I remember correctly, Downsy has 6 seconds. Downsy has 8 seconds actually. There's a speedy penalty and a track limit penalty. Red Dog also the same situation. And then all we have Takubi, Bowie, Pilser, Raven. We have yellow
there we
Josh
go.
is out. He's crashed at the Latifi corner and we have a safety car. Talking about late safety
So
cars
I should
in
get
Abu
to
Dhabi,
unlap here.
It's happened at the same corner.
Couldn't write it. Could not write it. This is really hampered.
Yeah, but I get to unlap under the safety car.
Benefits out of this, along with remote.
Remote's going to be a big gainer. Charlotte embarkments as well.
Only if they let me, they have to go off track.
Big losers. Dragon is going to be a big gainer. Anybody
Okay,
who
slow down,
have stayed out long. I wouldn't really say that Downs is gaining from this. He has...
To get rid of that 5-second
That's
penalty,
true, actually.
puts him level with those cars around him.
It might drop him behind Dantas, but this will potentially bring a few drivers in. Right, lapped cars. Who is lapped? Who needs letting through? We'll wait until the pit stops are done. 3-second time penalty for Remote. I think that's on pit entry. He can probably get that removed. I think that is going to be a bust track limit.
On pit entry, yeah.
So let's see. Who is able to unlock himself?
So he'll be unlocking himself there. So it'll just be Red Dog.
Yes, he has gone past everyone. So, we'll have to wait until the pit lane to see who is...
So I just unlapped myself because the other guy's pitted.
Yeah.
There's the safety car.
Although he does have that delta. Yeah, no, he broke.
Right,
Okay, Remote once Red Dog catches up to you.
So you see the delta time at the top right, JBG. Oh, it's gone now.
Oh,
So now I can go as quick as I like to catch up.
Oh, is he letting them go? Okay, Takubi, can you please let Red Dog through when he catches up?
So it gets me right on the back of Louis. He has a penalty.
5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of
Let's
fuel
let
left.
him unlap so he can get back racing again. I'm going to put him in this one as well. Just in case. Okay, Takubi's let him go. And he has gone through. Cool. So he is set free. He'll get 5 seconds. We can remove that though. that won't be an issue. He was speeding up his unlapping.
Yeah. What, for 16th place?
So he'll be set free to try and catch back up. AD and Lewis also in the process of catching up. Safety car will be in at the end of lap 27. I'm not sure if they'll be able to catch up actually. I think everybody down to Downs, he definitely will. I'm not so sure about Lewis and AD. I'd say almost certainly Red Dog. And Red Dog getting a drive with falling too far back. What's going on with that? If he's going to consistently get those penalties, I think he might get disqualified, unfortunately.
But I think with that one, given where he is, he's not falling back from anyone.
Yeah,
I'm
not too sure.
Get the 20-second penalty removed if he doesn't serve it.
Dan Tax into the pit lane. Off of those leaves, he stayed out, I think, to try and catch up to the queue.
Okay, slow
so
down,
he's into the pit lane now. He's going to come up down in 14th behind Downs.
Why did I suddenly get a delta then? Trying to bloody catch up.
We'll have to wait and see if AD's able to catch up. He is quite a way back. Let's have a look at the gap to leader.
Well, I'm trying not to take too much out of these tyres.
Safety car will be in at the end of this lap. I'm not sure if AD is going to be able to catch up, unfortunately. It might just be P16.
I think Danpak will be looking very strong with all cars in front of him having penalties.
And Lewis getting 3 seconds. He was pushing to catch up.
Danpak will be getting a point, be on for a point here after the safety car restart.
I mean, it's definitely possible. Haas is the only team to have 100% of the points scored by one driver, but with all those penalties in front of them, that very much could change. Shuriken actually in a very nice position, although Remote potentially could go back actually. So we'll have to wait and see. This race could be decided in the Stewards run,
in this lap.
as it was last week.
Let's make sure those tyres
Safety car is in this lap. There is a chance that AD will catch up. He's coming down the straight right now. If the safety car does go in quite slowly, which I think it will do because the sector is naturally slow, he might get a chance to catch up. Red Dog getting up in the second time penalty. He was pushing to catch up. He won't, unfortunately. But maybe we'll see Remote going a bit slowly, potentially give AD a chance to catch up. Because like Dantax, he doesn't have that penalty. It could give him opportunity to jump up into the points, maybe score his first points of the season. We'll have to wait and see when Remote is going to go. Is he going to wait it up for his teammate to catch up? There will be a bit of a Constantino effect as well. I think AD might just about make it. He's coming through. He's only a corner behind now. And yes, I think AD will just about catch the back of the train as they get going. I think Remote waiting to let him catch up. And Remote has gone out of the final corner. We have 2 laps of racing left here in Yas Marina. Who is going to come out on top as we now head down towards turn 1? Remote leading out in front. From Takubi, Shuriken in third, currently on to take the win on the penalties. But we might see some of those getting removed with the bugged pit lane. AD has managed to catch up successfully to the back of the train, so that is great news for him. He is now going to be on with a fight. Takubi to the inside, Remote having a look on the Ferrari, not quite able to make that one. Barber's all over the back of Shuriken as well. This battle for the lead is going to get very intense in these final few stages. Remote trying to break the toe. Here comes Takubi to the outside now. As we head down towards turn 6, Shuriken and Barber's fighting as well. Shuriken has the inside line. He will just manage to stick out ahead. Takubi to the inside now of turn 7, onto the straight. Remote still just managed to stay out ahead, but Takubi gaining on him. Barber's up to P3 ahead of Shuriken. Takubi now going to the outside of turn 9. Is he going to be able to stick it round to take the race lead here? Not quite. He doesn't quite have the grip on the exit though. Remote just shutting the door. Killjoy and Dark Viper fighting it as well through turn 9. Not quite able to get through for the Red Bull, although he has the inside now for the next few corners. And no, he just has to back out there. Remote and Takubi so close out in front. This battle for the lead is going to go very close, very down to the wire. And let's see who is going to come out on top here now as we start the final lap here in Yas Marina. Championships have been decided on the final lap here. It's not going to happen this time. Dragonfly sets the fastest lap. That is currently a point for him. He's in P7, best finish of the season so far for the Mercedes driver, if he can keep it there. Remote leading away here as we start the final lap down towards turn 5. Takubi going to look to the inside though. Is he going to make that move stick? Not quite. He doesn't quite get close enough. We're not going to have any DRS though. We only get DRS after 2 laps after the safety car, and we're not going to get that. We're only going to have 1. Remotes now all the way over to the left-hand side of the track. Takubi now going to pull to the right. Not quite going to get it round the outside here, but he's going to try and set himself up for a switchback now on the run down towards turn 9. Could we see Remotes now with this, giving this slipstream to Takubi, take the race lead here? I don't think they're going to win it though, because they do have those 2-second penalties. Cert up past Dragon, up into 7th. But this battle for the lead going down to the wire. Takubi not quite able to get him on that final potential overtaking opportunity really. Down into this corner. This is only real last overtaking opportunity. Bowie sent it, there's a spin. Somebody behind the spun. It's Dragonflies. He's down to the points.
And there are so far no plans for a safety car.
Dragon was on to take 5 points there in that race, but it's all gone spinning. And we have another spin. Takubi's round. Takubi was on for P2 before the punches. Barbans takes the race win. Shuriken second.
Takubi's out of the points.
Barbans wins.
Well, that was an interesting last lap. I get 14th with the penalty.
And then we have Red Dog just at the end. Barbans wins. Shuriken second. Berkey third.
So
it's almost a copy of the Hungary.
Not too bad.
Except it's
that pit stop strategy worked out perfectly. I pitted the lap before the safety car. That was pretty good. And then 2 people went round on the last lap, and I got the place thanks to the penalty. Wow.
There's definitely going to be.
That was they do say Abu Dhabi gets late safety cars. Thank you for sorting the result. 11th to 15th. It did work, Rob, indeed. I didn't quite factor in the fact that I might be lapped, but I did get unlapped behind the safety car, and just about. I was almost doing race pace laps there, trying to catch the safety car, but equally trying not to wear out my tyres. So,
from Dragonflies anyway. But there we have it. Barbans P1, Shuriken second.
Rob gets 2,000 points. Well done.
He's deciding this race. The top 2. Well, Takubi had that spin anyway, but it would have.
So Remote ends up 4th
as well.
Some nice points for Ferrari there.
Yeah, a couple drivers just.
Barbans P1, Shuriken, Berkey. So Raven was in Takubi, was in second place.
We'll have to wait and see.
It's not too bad. It's better than I perhaps thought.
I expect that is going to be required for some people. There we go.
Yeah, I did hear them say that on the commentary.
So there we have it.
X-Curie, this is a league race which is now finished, and I will be finishing once we've gone through the post-race interviews and the like.
What a race there.
What a race.
Yeah, X-Curie. So let's put myself in the interview room. Has to be done. Where is Discord? The SDRL.
Cool. All right. Interview time. Make your way to the VCs, guys, if you would like an interview post race. Okay. Let's go for Mr. Cert Dogan then.
Cert first.
Hello, Cert.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
How are you doing here, Cert? How was the race for you?
I mean, it was not according to plans, but ended up with the good points. So I take that.
Yeah.
Unlucky Red Dog.
Quite a chaotic race out there. Getting through that carnage, I think, was the most important thing. How was it for you?
Yeah, there was a couple of incidents in front of me. Echo was trying something on Bowie.
You don't have to do an interview, Rob. Thank you for your service, Corn.
I avoid that. I think
you dump yourself in the interview waiting room.
Reaction time. I'm not that old.
Yeah, I was up in P10 as well, Rob, and then Red Dog, and then
there
spun.
was a couple of things that right now I cannot remind myself. Excuse me. But yeah, at the end it was good. And and also at the end, me and Dragon was fighting. I don't know you guys were watching that, but then he tried something. I don't know. In my opinion,
yeah, there are lots of. If you've got any clips of them, Red Dog, if they're the pit entry,
comment from him.
Yeah, you might be able to get them
yeah,
reversed.
P5
So consider
started
submitting them in the
P19
Discord
P5.
server. Create a
I think-
thread in the
Yeah.
instant
Well,
clips
overall,
channel,
decent
which I'm going to
result
do for
after
my
very
penalty
poor
as well.
qualifying from you.
Oh yeah,
Definitely not up to standard.
it is. I don't know what happened. Like there was two VS. No.
Yeah, it wasn't
two
too bad,
normal
Red
safety
Dog.
cars and
Yeah, you had to
VSCs.
serve them. I had to do a drive
Three
through.
VSCs and 2 safety cars, so
okay.
5 in total.
Yeah. Okay. So
The
I
drive
don't
through
know, like,
was
started
I was
with the
coming out of the
hards
pits just as the
and
VSC
my
ended,
plan was hards
and
to mediums, hards to
I came out of the
mediums,
pits,
after
and
the
then
first
I
safety
got
car, I said, okay,
you're under the level.
if I
VSC
will
ended,
stay on
penalty.
hards, people will overtake me quite easy. I went to
Yeah, I
mediums,
did have a pit for a wing.
and there was a safety car, which I am quite not sure that it was good or bad for me, but I think it was good. Yeah, GG's. I'm happy with the results, and from my perspective, from my race, it was clean race. But there was 3 VSCs and 2 safety cars.
You're making a bit of time when I was on
That's
medium.
opposites.
You went soft, yeah.
Yeah, well,
But to be honest,
Then
wait,
the pens.
I need to
Unlucky
ask
Red
this.
Dog.
Is this safety cars because of some people just crash into each other, or it was just skill issue
I
ending
thi-
up in the wall?
I think 4 out of 5 were just caused by people crashing on their own, actually. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, and just debris on track.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not even DNFing on track, just their front wings being on track, causing virtual safety cars or safety cars.
Okay. So we can call it as a clean race.
Yeah,
I
mission
think,
accomplished,
and
Red Dog.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we've just finished round 8. That was originally the end of the season.
Yeah.
4 more rounds added, though. So, next one out, Austria. How do you think you're going to do there?
Austria.
Austria is always,
Carnage.
from my perspective, it always seems easy track, but I'm really having a problem to find the traction in some particular corners.
Yeah,
we will
you
see.
competed in a league race,
I
Red
have
and
really
Red and
no
survived.
idea. I might bottle it completely. I might do it. I might get a good result. We will see together. Now it is too early to say anything.
No, the reason the
Alright,
Slowpoke
best
one
of
is in
luck.
Austria
Thank you
is
guys.
because the
Lovely
next
commentary.
SDRL
I
is also
believe
Austria.
After the stream I will watch. But I believe that it was lovely. Thank you to both.
Okay, I might be up next.
Yeah. Thank you as
And,
well, sir.
Yeah.
Yep, have a good
See
one.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Alright then, let's go for a...
Good evening, Chocolate. Hi, Late. How are we all doing?
Right.
Not too bad. Seemed like a bit of a mixed bag race for you. Just tell us about what happened there.
It was very incident packed. I had a number of spins all on my own, which I'm wont to do. My race was almost ruined on on my first spin. That was right. I spun and took a wing out, which brought out the VSC. And then as I went into the pit, while I was coming out of the pit, the message VSC ending came up. So I just accelerated out of the pits, and literally a split second before we got the green flag, I got a "you're under Delta" and then got a drive-through penalty.
Oh,
So it was literally like a split second of under the VSC when I came out of the pits, and then I got a drive-through. But other than that, I had a good battle with Louis. The last safety car, I fairly inspired pit stop for me before the last one. I figured I had nothing to lose going for softs towards the end because I had a free pit stop behind me, and I thought if a safety car did come out, then that would give me the chance to catch back up to the pack while everybody else pitted. And that's exactly what happened, and that got me the place on Louis in the end because of his penalties.
yeah, it was a bit close there, catching
It
up to the
was.
safety car. Were
I
you,
think-
yeah, I guess you're a bit worried.
I think having remote leading the pack possibly helped me a little bit. I do think he may have maybe held the field up just a little bit to let me get onto the back of the pack. So thank you,
Yeah.
remote.
Well, P14 in the end for you, up 2 positions from your starting grid. So obviously, definitely still positive to take away despite the couple of incidents.
Yep.
And yeah, only what was it? 5 seconds off the point. So getting closer. Next time out, Austria. Do you think that could be your chance? How do you fare there?
Austria's not a bad track for me, and it's also one that does tend to see its fair share of incidents with those two heavy braking zones in turns 1 and 3. I think it is officially, isn't it? So yeah, there's a good chance for some retirements there, which can only help the slow guys at the back like me. So yeah, it's a track I'm okay at. It's not my worst track. So with a bit of luck, I can get out of Q1 and then see what happens in the race.
Yep. Well, good luck next time out, and
Thank you.
Nice speaking.
And you, great commentary as ever, Chocolate and Lay. See you all next week.
Bye bye.
Cheers. Commentary as ever, Chocolate and Lay. See you all next week.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
Alright.
So,
Let's go then for Barbans the
are you going to go for an interview,
winner.
Red Dog? Thanks, JBG, by the way.
Hello,
Sorry,
Barbans.
I didn't
Hello.
get to say goodbye as you went.
P1 for you, second win of the season. How was that race for you?
It was mixed feelings over the
You become a
race.
stone guy when
I
getting
was
an
angry
interview.
at myself
Not sure you must have
because
said,
of the
Red Dog. Fair enough.
safety car. I started on hard. I had no pace on hards. I don't know what happened. I thought I would have so much pace after the quali. I felt good. The car was great. The drive, but
So
on
you
the
managed to
hard it
survive,
was-
exactly.
So understeer, I made
Only, what was
two or
it,
three
15
mistakes
finishes
and
in the end?
after that-
16?
4. I think I had 4-second lose. I mean,
Well, you've seen there, Rob, how
remote was flying, and I got
being
hit
a
on the
reserve,
back
how late you
at
can
the
get the call
first
up.
lap, I think. And the safety car I didn't pit. I don't know why. Under safety cars, I'm just chilling. I don't think, but yeah, it was a huge mistake to not to come on the mediums. And yeah,
Yeah, well,
and yeah, after the safety car restart, everyone was on fresh mediums or hard, and the engine felt good, much slower than before, and I got overtaken so many times. And the last safety car was lucky for me, so I could go on the softs. And yeah, I had no warnings. And I got P1. I don't know how. I made terrible mistakes, like driving wise, like tactic wise. So it was lucky for me. It was pure luck.
yeah. Well, pole to win. Can't complain about that really. Next time out, Austria. How do you think you're going to do there?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do much laps in Austria. I don't know the track in this game, because I bought this game in like February, March, so I don't know. I will try to score a podium or even a win, but the podium would be great. I will
Alright.
try my best.
Yep. Well, good luck. We will see
Thank you
how you
so
fare
much.
next time out.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye bye. And then last but certainly not least, Mr. Latifi. Hello, Josh.
Hello.
Wait, to turn you up. Right, you doing your best Latifi impression there. What happened with you?
Well, it was a bit of a stressful start, as in qualifying I forgot to turn my ERS on after the time finished. So I got a bit frustrated, and I may have hit my desk, which messed up my wheel a bit.
Oh dear.
The buttons decided to just mix themselves up, and none of them would work. I had to just try everything to fix it, and I luckily just got it in time. And then at the start, I had quite a good first corner, and then I turned the car, and then I just spun, and then unfortunately Louis, he was involved as well, so I killed him. And after the first few safety cars, I was thinking I should keep in this DRS train because it's quite good for this track. And then, oh fucking hell, hold on. Yeah, so basically, I kept up with the DRS chain for a few laps, and then Moofy started dropping back towards me, and he was defending me, Downsy, and there was someone else. We couldn't keep up with the DRS train because he was defending so hard.
So
we
I
lost
killed him.
about 4 seconds to them, and I was getting frustrated. So I hit a wall. I had to pit, and then that was my race over.
Yeah. Well, Austria next time out. Do you think you're gonna do better?
It's hard on traction. I think I'm good at it, but I think everyone else is also good at it because it's quite an easy track.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how it goes for you. Hopefully, some more points heading Red Bull's way.
Hopefully. Where did Kilza finish?
Kilza finished in P8 currently. He doesn't score championship points though, because he's a reserve.
Oh, that's fine. Give him.
But yeah, best of luck next time out.
And don't hit your desk.
Yeah.
Every time I do that, my wheel just stops working.
Alright, yeah, well, good luck, man. And yeah, hopefully some points heading your way.
Thank you. Great commentary.
Thank you. Alright then, that will be it from us. Thank you everybody for watching.
You all for watching as well.
Very chaotic end to that race with that late safety car.
GG's Chocolate and Lay on the commentary. GG's everybody who scored points.
Certain, yeah.
I will be back
yeah.
Wednesday evening, Wheelspin Wednesdays,
Bubble's
so
coming
do
out
drop
on
by for
top
that.
for
We're
the
going to
second
raid
time this season. Thank you everybody
Cert,
for
so if you
watching,
wouldn't mind, stick
and
around. AD raid in the chat.
we'll
Use
see
the
you
emote if you've got
next
access to it. And I will see you all again next time. Let's kick off the raid.
Goodbye.
Okay, have fun, enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you soon. Take care.
Yeah,
Bye for now.
raiding to my